Don't mind me, chat. Been a lot of technological problems going on, so I am just making sure. Pray to the proper old gods of Machinae for blessings for today. All right. I'll let that play out while we're doing this. Hopefully y'all can hear me. See what happens. Make sure this real quick. I was about to do it earlier. I thought I did. I didn't. All right. Anyway. Good. Making sure. I'm looking over here, Jack, because it's where the streaming setup stuff is. That's what was causing. Like, there was something that was on there that was causing issues. The reason why we weren't streaming. Show along today. So I'm keeping an eye on it to make sure everything's working. Because sometimes you just gotta do the old tried and trues. Make sure stuff works. While we're doing what we got up on screen. While we got that up there right now. Get that up there now. Yeah. Making sure. Because I started up trying to get everything running and going at like 3 o'clock. Like I normally do. I get like a 2-hour window, an hour and a half, 2-hour window before I start streaming. Make sure if anything happens, got plenty of time to update, download, and all that stuff. And we've been going like this for almost 2 hours now, if not 3. Almost 2.5 hours now. Then I finally got to work. I finally got some things to update proper. Like it's supposed to. So I am trying to do my best. Make sure that we got a blessing going to keep everything in motion. Because it's Wednesday, we're playing Warframe like we normally do. Move that camera up a little bit so you can see his name there. But playing Warframe like we normally do on Wednesdays right now. Got Seal and Teddy on just in case, because the weather's been crazy here where I live at. Move that down just a hair. Hair right there. Alright. And yeah. Making sure stuff works. Because it's been a day. And I've only been dealing with this for 2 hours. Already a day. I figured I let the chant go on through to help with, you know, giving us a blessing. See what happens. Anyway, chat, hope y'all are doing well. Hope y'all are having a better day than I are, having a good day today, and have been having a good week so far. Shout out to everybody coming by and hanging out and checking out everything and stuff. You know, if you're watching this on YouTube, greetings, salutations. If you're new to this channel, hi here. Hi here, hi there, hi everywhere. My name is Knuckle Moose. Call me Knuckle Moose or G. Fuck it, call me what you will. Don't call me Lady Focus Fat Boy. I gotta eat. Don't be a D. That's all we ask a lot of times. But just making sure everything's working as I get ready to play some Warframe. I don't know what I'm gonna be doing tonight on Warframe. Or gonna be something. Just playing around, shooting shit, talking about the week, talking about what we got planned for Friday, talking about what we got planned for next week. Possibly what plans are gonna be happening on Tuesday, because Tuesday's the big day for the month. And then also talking about, you know, doing stuff. Of course, you know, next Friday, not this Friday, but next Friday is the Wrestle stream. So a heads up reminder for that. I'll make sure if it's not already up that there's a Discord information. There's a Discord event thing for it to remind people of it coming up when we do our wrestling stream. So we'll see. And I'm not looking at y'all. I'm looking at y'all, but I'm not looking at y'all because chat's over here and over here. But the camera's right there, though. I know. But just to make sure things are working, I'm just being cautious. I think we're okay for now. Yeah, we're okay for now. I'll put my headphones on just in case. Make sure we got audio coming through. Sounds like we do. I know y'all can hear me because I turned the mic on. Y'all hear double feed. Which, apologies, but I have to make sure sometimes because when stuff like this happens, you gotta make sure. Because granted, well, Cephas is like the younger of the three of the mechanical children, and Meshuggah has been around for a little bit, for a couple years, but like Meshuggah still got some wear and tear to still like run it. Dolores over here, coming up on that many years, having her, and not saying it out loud so I don't jinx it. But yeah, just making sure she's doing fine. And everything's working as best we can get her to working for the time being. Because I'll explain what caused a lot of the issue. It's one program in particular that caused a lot of issues. And I'm just making sure that nothing else is running or causing any other kind of blip that we don't need right now. We'll see. Okay. But yes, we're playing Warframe today. No, we got that up on screen right now. We're playing Warframe today. I just want to run around, do some stuff with Warframe. I haven't played in a couple weeks, guys. We've had other stuff pop up, but you know what? Still a good time to pop in, check up on it and everything. And if we get to a point where there's nothing else to do on Warframe for the time being, or I don't have the gumption to do nothing, we'll pop on another demo or something. I don't know. See what happens. I was tempted to stream tomorrow, but with everything happening, that's not going to be the case now. Because I might have to be doing some I haven't got duct tape level yet, but we might be but we're getting with need to do some checking and stuff. I need to take the day to do some corrective checks and everything. So I do have some good news about some stuff, IRL stuff we'll talk about later, but right now everything's looking hunky-dory. So we're gonna stop this. We're gonna pop on Warframe. And we're going to hope for the best. Okay? Also, I'm eating mango slices for those of you wondering. I already have my chicken tendies. I ate those when I was working on, I was like doing other stuff. I'm just making sure everything's working. Okay. I'm gonna try hitting the stream deck again. We're tapping it. I'm hitting it, tapping it. See if we switch over to the correct page. Okay. We're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. Okay. me try fixing the screen up here. The size of the screen and stuff. There we go.
Orders has been getting tired.
God damn. Hell yeah, 50% off.
For your return,
Okay.
operator.
Do that later. Okay. Okay. Got things. Need to claim. Okay. Either sword is done. If we got anything else to build up. But yeah, chat, I hope you're doing well. Hope you're enjoying yourself. Sorry for the delay. Sorry about all the hullabaloo earlier. Of everything happening. Unfortunately. So for those of you who may or not know or have not checked yet, because, you know, it happens. If you scroll down below, down to where it says setups on the Twitch page there. And like, you know, like the stuff I use and things of that nature. You will see that I have a Razer microphone that was given to me as a Christmas gift a couple years back, a little while back there. And I have been and what was it? Oh, Razer Center, the main Razer Center app that controls a lot of stuff for the Razer microphone. Earlier today, it's just started today. When I went to go open Task Manager to make sure there was no other programs running that don't need to be running while we're doing this, while we're streaming, on the streaming setup, about a good, it took me 4 scrolls of seeing Razer Center because it filled up it was the most thing processing. And every time I try to close out the main, like the one that was like the main one that would disconnect all of them, it wouldn't go away. So I had to uninstall Razer Center for the night to see whether or not if it's just Razer Center or if it's other things as well. Which it shouldn't be. You never know. But other than that, I got that uninstalled. I'm gonna be trying installing that tomorrow. During one time off this. The time off. But then Stream Deck had an update. Nvidia had an update. A couple of things had updates that just published today, or it published yesterday, but my laptop only just now got it today. So I had to make sure that happened before we started stream up. Before anything else happened that way. So, but anywho, I think we're good to go now, chat. I think we're good to go now. Like I said, the stuff that is working, we'll take care of it later. Stuff that's not working, we will do what we can to make sure it does work somehow properly. Some way, shape, or form. But yeah, I haven't played Warframe in a little bit. At least on stream, I haven't played Warframe in a while. Because I've been playing other stuff. Also, what am I doing? I'm gonna check the computer. Log in. Do some commotions. Moody. Like literal moody. Yeah, it runs off mood swings. Mm-hmm. All right. But doing all this stuff, by the way, chat, just remember, doing all this stuff helps you build up uh, a good relationship base with the group, with the people, and the more you build up on it, the better you get. And the more you get, the better, like, knowing them. It helps with, like, making whatever, like, the whole the whole tech rot and all this stuff. And the thing that we're supposed to try to stop, it helps to make it easier. So. Oh boy. I'm not reading them out loud because I'm reading them in person, like, and double checking stuff as well. Also, like, the whole thing with Volt, with him, like, I feel like this is one of the devs just, like, ranting, honestly. But like, this just, like, this whole part here feels like the devs, like, just sitting there going, you know, ranting about how the game. how to make certain stuff work in games and stuff. He was talking about like, oh, I need this, and this, that. Yep. Go. Yeah. Yeah. That's that. You know what I might do? Might do some of these. I haven't done these in a bit. So, do some tech stuff. But yeah, Razor Center, the app was messing up, and like it filled up most of the tech of the. It was filling up most of the. It was filling up most of the task manager bar, so I had to sit there and uninstall. I had to figure out ways to uninstall the damn thing.
It's working. Hell scrubbers are starting to emerge. Yeah, I gotta hand it to the little guy. He knows how to talk to the appliances. Spore contamination is getting out of hand. Start holding your breath. Hey, be on the lookout for Spore X charges. Every little bit counts. Breathing a little easier?
Yeah. All right. Oh shit! A little bit of lag there. Woo.
hell scrubber bubbling up.
Maybe I shouldn't have brought her, but you know what? It works. For now. Come on.
Turns out it's not just hell scrubbers coming out of the rot. There's some stuff we might be interested in. Like this. See? My ass is out here on the line too. You've hit this mission's minimum threshold. But you didn't come down here to do the minimum, did you?
Oh. Good. I guess everybody's leaving. Come on. Dang it. That's it. They left the squads. They just left yet. Rid of that dude. Alright. Rid of that one too. And almighty, I'm just getting mollywopped here.
Birthday, but what more could a time traveler from the far distant future want? Situation critical!
Oh, now you fucking run, mother bitch.
Serving up another health scrubber. Scrubber, but that's the least of your problems. 60 seconds to critical.
That dude was being a pain. I don't know, that was rough. I need 2 more tech rot keyboard or 2 tech rot motherboards. I can build that part of the site at least. Granted, though, it's helping me level up my frames and stuff, so that's a good thing. But yeah, so Friday we're gonna probably do what I originally planned on doing Friday, or yesterday, which will be Mortal Shell. So I'll probably do Friday. Oh no, not Mortal Shell. So what I have planned for Friday is this, and I'll say it now because though like, you know, a lot of people are getting sponsored to do it right now. I just want to do it because I haven't done it in a long while. Monster or not Monster, Rainbow Six Siege has come out with a new siege mode, that looks pretty interesting to try out. And I might be playing Siege on Friday to give it a shot to see how it works and stuff and how it looks. See if it's worth the time and effort to put into it. On my end, at least, because I haven't played Siege in forever, like literally forever. Like the last time I played Siege was like season. Wait, goodness, they had seasons level of like how long ago it's been since I played Siege. That should tell you something. And they got this new mode I've been seeing people try out and play, and I've been like, kind of like, you know, intrigued to try it out. So I might be doing that Friday. And that'll be on the Xbox, as a heads up.
Reactivating code. And success. Keep your eyes out for another hell scrubber.
But yeah, I've been thinking about doing that again because, like I said, they got a new mode out. It looks really cool. The 6v6 mode, where it's like a attack and defend at the same time situation. Kind of like a base capture game mode. And it looks very interesting to me, and I haven't played Siege in a long while. I figured, you know, why not knock the old dust off the old, you know, tried and true trail. See how well I can do with it, you know. See if it's worth the headache and pain and effort to do all of it again, to learn it again for a bit. And then Saturday we might do something, depending on what's going on and stuff.
Distracted, I'm taking the opportunity to make some new acquisitions. Like this. Don't worry, I'll share. You've done enough. Marking extraction. I mean, you could do more, a lot more. You've really just done the minimum at this point.
Give me, punk.
Spores collecting on that scrubber. You need to shoot them off. Do something about that scrubber before it does something about you.
Wrong way. Wrong way again.
I warned
Jesus.
you. conversation.
There we go. Whew. All right, got it. Sorry about not talking to chat. I just had to make sure got through that area. Kind of thing. Got quarter max rank though. That's good. The only person I got like so Titania, Mirage, and that Excalibur need to get ranked up. A little over half. So I need to get to rank 17 to get all the weapons from that area. So we're working on them, I think. That's maxed out. It's good. Put on the bursting because we need that to level up. Mod it out. Credit. Why not? Yes. Auto install. There we go. Humblejack's maxed out. It's crazy. What one am I gonna use? Little Tomcat. Get those leveled up. The max there. Hopefully that'll help with everything else going on. Go. That done. Go do this. And then we'll try doing this one over here, the pizza slice one. Yeah, well, that turns out. Ugh.
Sector's vexed. TV's gone mental, mashing up everything they see. It's about time we discipline the horror. All of them. We put them in the ground. Feel me? Solid move. Abandon supply cache. Now listen up. If you get close, it'll clock you and start a countdown. Bust into the cache before it's smoked. See? Supply cache flipped into self-destruct. Get worksy. A fewer fervon charges should pop it. But know this. Open that thing and the tech rot will get riled up crazy.
Ah, great. Got a Kuba Lich.
Hungry, taking on a new form. I think it's trying to become the online boys.
Clearing them out. Bet it smells better and all.
another board. Nice. 35mm film.
Supplies destroyed. Pick up the pace next time, yeah? You proper sent the tech rock back to the Stone Age. Now bring it home, fam.
Okay, got that done. But no, so yeah, we got Friday. We're gonna be doing Rainbow Six Siege. We're gonna try the new stuff there. Monday we're gonna be starting Mortal Shell. Tuesday's the Old Man Gets Older stream. Wednesday, we might be doing some more Warframe. We might not.
I seriously can't even remember the last time I felt this amazing.
Oh boy. And then next Friday is the
Just gonna stare at a screen all day.
do that.
Hey man, hurry up. I need to make a call.
Flashing. Okay. Since that's happening, we're about to be fighting to do. We're going to swap out this for one of the heavy hitters. So that way, if it shows up, we're good to go. But that's the goal for now. I don't have like a thing, unless somebody knows like a website to set up where I could do, where I could sit there and go like, hey, this is what the schedule is going to be, like properly. We get all cool looking stuff. Like I'll do it then, but like I really have no luck at like setting up things for a schedule in that regard. But yeah, this is the schedule for the next 2 weeks at least. You're doing that kind of stuff. I got to confirm the thing. Dang it. All right. So that's the goal. So, yeah. But yeah, chat. Next Tuesday, I will be technically 1 year old, 1 year away from beekeeping age, as they like to say. Apparently, from what I've been told. So yay to me. But like I said, I got stuff up on Discord to notify people when it is. Like, we got it marked on calendars and stuff. I'll mark it on Twitch.
Ringing the alarm all over the Kim network. Skuldra started a neighborhood purge, and the locals got nowhere to run. What do you think? Time for a purge of our own?
And now we're cooking with gas. Now we're fighting with power. Nintendo power.
This sector is home to a Skuldra high-security cache. If Fervon charges will get you inside, but you gotta be quick. They're rigged to self-destruct.
Did I go the right way or the wrong way? Which way?
Skuldra on high alert! Your window of opportunity to get into the cache is closing! Find Fervon charges.
Come on.
Their numbers are dwindling. We can't stop now. Any survivors will be transferred to a new squad.
Come on.
The cache was destroyed. It's okay. We'll make do.
This way. Oh boy. This way, go this way. It's gonna blow up anyway, so why not? Let's go this way, go this way. Yep. Why am I lagging? Oh. My game crash? Okay, hold on. I can check something. Make sure there's not something running that shouldn't be running. There we go. Alright. Hopefully I fixed it. Alright, cool. That was weird. It was super weird I was doing that. Either they were clearing it too fast or I had an internet spike or something. That was weird though. It's super weird.
Skuldra Purge Squad just moved into the area. They're putting down anything that moves. Infested and civilians alike. How's about we return the favor? I'm talking total wipeout. How dare they blame us? We will not be their scapegoats.
Yeah. But yeah, Chad, I've been thinking about, like, I've been seeing people playing the new version of the new mode for Siege, and I stopped playing Siege because I had a lot of the games I was playing at the time. One, and two, I couldn't devote it was about the same time period I started being like, oh, I need to be, the best player at this game. Let me do this and this and this mentality instead of let me just play the game for fun, like I used to do, So I decided to take a break from it. But now that I see this new mode coming out, it has piqued my interest to pick up a controller and shoot my way through hell again. Try it out again. See what's Damn it. What would be the best job for, what would be the best the thing to it with, you know? Ugh. God almighty, I just can't get through this shit. God damn. Yeesh. Sorry, I'm not talking, chat. There's a lot of extremists, and I gotta freaking take them out as quickly as possible. Yeah, and I'm just not getting any clearance to like get these guys killed enough to where I can get stuff going. And it doesn't feel like I'm wasting ammo, doing absolutely nothing to these yahoos, you know? I got stuck. God damn it. I got no ammo. Wrong way. Every time.
That's the last of them. Time to come home.
Yeah. That's the way I was trying to get out. Jesus. Alright. There we go. Oh, man, it took a while. It took longer than it should have. Whew. Okay, got out of there. Oh, okay, I gotta ban somebody. Gotta ban and report. Give me a second.
You think you're sick of Big Bite's pizza? How do you think I feel?
Spin report. There we go. Log it. Oh, yeah. There we go. Okay. Okay. Form a blueprint, yeah.
I never want to see.
Go do this real quick. Oh boy. Alright. That took some hand strength there, like just like focus and like just calm myself down enough to.
Tech rot ferroglands. Grab them and take them to Kalimos. She needs you, now. Kalimos found the Legasite. Harvest it. It's on the move. We mustn't escape or we'll never find it again. And this mission will be a failure. Hurry, harvest now. End this generation. It is done. Either flee to extraction now, or if you have it in you, ask Kalimos to find the next Legasite. Remember, the tech rot evolves quickly, and your next battle will be harder still. With every Legasite we cut down, a new one instantly emerges. How deep does this go?
Okay.
Seek out Kalimos.
Yep. Oh boy, here we go. Yeah. I was guessing the person who was waiting decided to lead squad. Most likely. Yep.
It is done. Either flee to extraction now, or if you have it in you, ask Kalimos to find the next Legasite.
Alright,
Remember,
got that.
the tech rot evolves quickly, and your next battle will be harder still.
But, what was I about to say? I had something in my mind. I couldn't think of it now. It's like, Cool. I got rid of them. I got rid of that bot that was in chat. Cool. But I was about to say, something about next week. I just couldn't quite think it. My brain is more focused on that and all the tech issues we were having. So. But like I'm semi excited for Tuesday, but at the same time I'm not. Because growing up, celebrating certain stuff wasn't really a priority for the people in my life when it involved me.
In the area. You get near, it will start ticking. Self-destruct. Need to
So
be quick to get the goods.
I've gotten used to the idea of not being, it being a priority kind of thing.
Supply cache flipped into self-destruct. Get worksy, a fewer fervor charges should pop it. And know this, open that thing and the tech bot will get riled up. Crazy. Halfway there. On the job, no quit.
Someone playing Citrain. The dude is T-posing at the moment.
Missed it. Quit in time, fam. Bring it home.
It's true what they say. Art imitates life.
high up there. Oops. But like I said, like you grow up in a household like I did where like, you know, it wasn't a thing. Well, yours wasn't a thing. Everybody else is fine. Just yours wasn't a thing because, you know, apparently, even if you're born into it, you're not really part of that family. So, but life goes on. You keep on and keep it on. You try to find the things that make you enjoy it, you know? That's all really you can do. It doesn't mean I'm not excited for it. Like, you know, it's something that's, you know, something that I didn't think I'd get to see. And, you know, we'll see what happens when it happens. So, that's all I really can do. Oh, this is what I meant to talk about. So, you know me, I watch other people's content on not only Twitch, but also on YouTube. You know, if you want to check out my stuff, youtube.com/KnuckleMoose_RHSC. And you're watching this on YouTube. Hope you're all doing well. Thanks for, you know, hanging out and doing all that fun stuff and everything.
It don't help me having your toys eyeball my shoes.
But, anyway. What am I looking at for hex standing? I just need some cheese crowns, and yeah, I just need cheese crowns and the rank up. So.
Let me know when you have some.
Rank up though. I know I could talk to you about that.
If something I can do for you? Let's see what you got.
I got extras, so.
Buena hallazgo. Good find. Show me. Ay, pobrecito. Come back when you got some. Lo tienes, my friend.
Go. I'm gonna switch up from Rhino to, I think Atlas would probably be a good bet for this right now. Atlas or Umbra, maybe. Oh, you know what? We'll do Hydra. We'll try Hydra. See what that works out. As we do this. But, no, like that situation has always been weird too with that day, because with Tuesday, with what that date is, or Tuesday, what it's meant, what it means for me, because it's also such a weird day that like people have trouble like being able to plan stuff around it because of how weird of a day it is, and like what in the time frame of it and everything and stuff.
Scrubber's getting choked out. Fix it.
Oh, what the hell?
It's working. Hell hell scrubbers are starting to emerge. I gotta hand it to the little guy. He knows how to talk to the appliances.
You're getting stuck on the wall. Come on.
Ain't that like a shot of adrenaline?
It's true what they say. Art imitates life.
Another hell scrubber getting puked up. Although it's only puke if it comes out of the tech rot's mouth. That's not a mouth.
But the thing I thought, talking about like seeing other people's content creation and stuff, I was watching last night on the old TV, on the Xbox there, because I was watching on via TV. The content creator here on Twitch, known as Alicia X Life. On YouTube, she's known as Alicia X Death. She does some really good content stuff. It's really fun and enjoyable to watch on occasion, you know. And always hype her up when I can. She was watching something on her stream where these guys, or her and a few of her friends were viewing this $220 mansion, pretty much. Well, like 218, but it was like they're pricing it like it was $220 a mansion for the mansion, right? And the whole time I'm watching this, and it got pointed out to me by the people who were in her, who she was watching this with. The dang man, like they were sitting there going, "Oh my God, you know, this pool that they have, which they're on a." So, I gotta speak about the house really. So this mansion, or not this mansion, this $212 million, this $218 million house is on an island in the middle of like on a little personal island, quotation marks island. In Florida,
It's not just hell scrubbers coming out of the rot. There's some stuff in there. Like this.
that
See?
in Palm Beach, Florida.
On the line too? You've hit this mission's minimum threshold. But you didn't come down here to do the minimum, did you?
Right? And it's on a private little island by itself, kind of thing. And costs like $218 million. And they were watching it and they were showing off like what the island looked like and stuff. And they got to like an overhead view of the place, right? And you look at it, and one of the people she's watching with like a graphical engineer, and she sits there and she goes, "Oh my God, the pool's on the line." And I'm like, "What do you mean?" I'm sitting there myself like, "What do you mean the pool's on the line?" And I go to look, and sure enough, not only the main pool, but the side secondary pool they have in this contraption of a place. The bottom of the island goes like this, and the pool goes like that. It's like goes like that. It's like a slight angle, like that. It's like a slight angle, like that way. It's just like a 13-degree off kilter on the main big pool in the back. And then I look at the side pool, and it's also a 13-inch. It's like a 13-degree kilter off as that as well. I had to stop my architectural tism, because I used for a little Fun fact about me from back in the day, back when I was a younger man, and less likely or more likely to be stupid, as I like to call it. Where I grew up from, where I grew up in, the state I grew up in, and the town I grew up in, had a lot of historical homes in it, like actual historical reverence or historical homes. And when I was with my dad, because my mom and dad were divorced, the weekends I'd be with my dad, I would go, or summers I'd be with my dad for like a week. I would go and work on these houses with them, and they had, and people were very punctual about, their money and like their things and stuff. And that got me into like, being very punctual about certain things and stuff as well, which a bit of my tisms and my ADHD kicked in like really hard, clawed in too hard. But anyway, I started sitting there and like I paused the video on the overhead shot where I could see the most of it. Nothing on that goddamn island. Nothing with the house. Like, honestly, the only thing that was lined up perfectly and centered properly was one of the trees that was planted and the path walkway leading up to that house. And my brain the entire time was going, the whole time. Because I just, it was driving me bonkers. Driving me bonkers to see it. My brain wanted to explode.
Back in the day, I'd roll out in like
like it would just drive me up a wall. Like it just drove me up a wall. And I sat here for a good like 15-20 minutes, if that at minimum. But I sat here in my own apartment, not talking to anybody, just me, ranting about it for a long time. And it's not because of the whole like, oh, it's off kilter enough to like be noticeable thing. I can deal with that for like that. That's its own argument in itself. And even then, like a lot of things can be said and made, done. That's like, okay, whatever, it is what it is. It's going to happen. Like there's going to be things like that to make that happen. That's out of, anybody's control kind of thing. That's a whatever. Right? But at the same time, the thing that like really irked me, the thing that irked me the most, in all honesty, was the fact that these people, right?
okay, which one of us is the best dancer? Be for real.
The people that made this place and that are living in this place and this, that, and the other, right? The thing that makes it so hard to like wrap around my goddamn skull, in a certain way.
Knock the pus sacks off that scrubber before they sprout ahead.
Right? What was I about to say? There was something that just bugged me to no end, other than like everything being misaligned. Right? So, like everybody was complaining about the pool being misaligned, which is understandable. It's fair. You pay almost, you're paying almost $220 million for a fucking, for what looked like to be a porn house, right? The place where they would film porn in, kind of house, Like, I kid you not, if I could show you it, I would show you. If I could find a video and show you, that's what I was looking for also earlier today. Like, I'd show you this fucking house. I'd show you this house, the way it looks. And I could complain about it, rant about it more better. But, everybody was sitting there complaining about, like, oh, it's off-center, it's off-center, it's off-center. I'm like, okay, fine, whatever. The thing that irks me the most about this place they showed, right? this island, this little thing is on an island, right? This place is on an island that that sits in the middle of like a miniature harbor like situation. A Palm Beach, like it's in a mini lake, right? So for one, why the fuck do you need not one but two pools in a place that has pretty much a miniature lake that's pretty much surrounded by a miniature lake?
You're gonna lose that scrubber, bucko. If the buildup gets any worse, it's gonna start making decisions. I told you to clean your hell scrubbers. Now look at what you have to deal with. Ah, I
Right? Not only is like the whole like, you know, all the pools misaligned thing like it irks people and this, that, and the other.
Nostalgia is distracted. I'm taking the opportunity to make some new acquisitions.
But the other thing that irks me is like, you know, one, like I said, one, why do you need two pools when you're living in a place that's got a fucking island? That's a fucking island where you could swim in the actual water around you kind of situation. You don't need you don't need a pool when you have an island, you know, kind of thing. You're surrounded by water already. But the other thing is the only reason why, and I started thinking about this constructionally wise and like contractually, like as a contractor and like as someone who's building, like somebody who's like be building this place as a professional kind of thing. I started thinking about it. I was like, why would you want to put a, you know, not only the whole, like, why would you put a pool in a place where there's, you know, where there's already water, you know, around you stuff. Like I just said and ranted about again over and over again, which that's what irked me. One of the big things that irked me. The other thing is, if the pools are off, the reason why the pools would be off center from what they were doing, kind of thing. Like, what would cause these pools? Like, why would they own? What would make the contractors who made this place, do? What caused them to force this stuff to be off center, right? What was the reason behind them putting this pool off center? And I come to think about it because I was thinking about all the ways that I was told why certain things would happen and why you would do certain things a certain way. The only reason why, and the only 2 or 3 reasons why I think they would off kilter up these pools by like a certain amount of degrees. In fact, you know what? I'm gonna try to do this. Let me go back to the other screen real quick. Because now it's in my head. It's in my head. I want to talk about it. We're gonna try to figure it out. And I'm also gonna stop Warframe for a little bit here, for the moment, because I'm gonna pull up Roll20 and I'm gonna show you on the Roll20 map here what I'm talking about here for a second. Let me pull this up. Roll20. I'll pull up a separate map to show you what I'm talking about, kind of thing, because it's driving me nuts. This is how nutty it's driving me. Okay, I'm gonna do it on one of my game channels just to show it off, kind of thing. This is another group's game, but like I'm gonna make a map real quick. I'm just gonna show you how it looks. This map, this quick map I'm gonna make, kind of look thing. So, boop, boop. All right. Yep. All right. Switch over on this. So, what I'm talking about with this thing. So let me make this. I know it's a black. It's a white screen, but hold on. So boop, boop. Rectangle. Like even this won't do it justice, because make a rectangle right quick on screen here. So say this is the border of the island, right? Okay. say this is technically the border of the island that we're looking at in this. I was looking at in this video. Okay, let me see if I can fill this in with some kind of way to. See if there's a fill tool I can remember to do. Ooh, what the hell? Okay, that's weird. Hold on. I don't know why that's doing that. Yeah, it's okay. That's super weird. I never had that happen before. Hold on. Something's up with this damn thing. Do that. All right. Rectangle. Make it green to help out a little bit here. Got the island border like this in technicality kind of thing, right? This is how the island should look like kind of thing. All right. The island itself is not even centered, by the way. Everything else from like here, from this point here to about this point here, right? Everything else is perfectly fine. Everything else on the island itself is properly squared off. The island itself is properly squared off, right? In the video, you look at the above, you look at it when it's above a top-down view. From here, it does this. In the video, you can see it like do that and then curve like that in the video. That's the island itself, mind you. It's the island itself doing this right here, right? Doing that curve right there. That's the main island. And then the pool, the two pools are like, shit, let me, that one. The two pools not like that. From there about there. Or like that. On both sides. It's like the so from like here to here, it's off center like that on that end, right? For one line of the pool. And then from here to here, minus this line in the middle. Like, hold on, let me see if I can do this properly without messing it up too much. Because I can't draw freehand at the moment. So, there. That pool's like that. The bottom of the pool's like this on this end, right? That's the bottom of the pool on this end that way. You take this and you put it over here. And you rotate that bitch like so. And you put it like that. Well, more like this. That's how the other pool was on the other side. It's like that on both this side and that side. And that's what drove most of the people who were watching that night, they're watching that video, including Alicia and the people she had watching it. That's what was driving people the most. One of the big things that driving the most. What drove me the most, contract, like being like people, someone who's working on construction and building places and doing buildings and stuff and worked on stuff like that. The only two reasons you would off kilter a pool by just that much, if not a little more, is for one of two reasons. Either A, the person who did it didn't give a fuck. Just did not give a flying fuck to do it any way possible, not to line up possible, and just say, screw these people anyway. Which, that happens. And that's more of a, you were being a dick to the professional, that's on you situation, right? That's just that's that there. However, the second reason, and mind you, this is an island in the middle of a lake where a yacht can be pulled in at, right? The only reason why you would off-kilter pools, you would off-kilter building anything below ground or below the surface, because these were in-ground pools. They weren't above grounds, these were in-grounds. The only reason why you would off-kilter these fucking pools is because it would destroy the structural integrity of said island. Why? Why would you do something? Why would you build something to destroy the only fucking solid platform you have for your $220 million house, mansion house, vacation house, pretty much? Why would you destroy the structural integrity of it when you're sitting in the middle of a fucking lake just to put in a pool? If you wanted to live on the water without land, buy a fucking houseboat or live on a fucking yacht that you own. Don't, Why would you dig out more of the, because nobody, as it doesn't tell you the full dimensions of how deep this island goes, right? This is a man-made island too, by the way. Not even an actual natural island. It's a man-made island. Hence why this side over here is fucked up. Like that. But the fucking audacity of people and I swear I still say it to this day. People who spend, people who have money have no common sense. Like, the more money you have, the less common sense you keep. That's what I feel. Like, it honestly feels like that with some of these people sometimes. Like, I shit you not. I wish I was joking. But why would you do that? Why would you take away the structural integrity of the only thing keeping your house from sinking in, from falling into a fucking lake, or the end of a river going in, the end of a lake, bay going out to the ocean, possibly the ocean itself. I don't know. It didn't really say where it was at Palm Beach, but it was in Palm Beach. But why would you destroy the structural integrity of your own fucking house, of the island your house lives on, just because you want to be snooty and build two pools? Like, you don't make any sense at all in any way, shape, or form. Common sense is just out the fucking window. You have better luck. You would have better luck convincing me that chocolate milk comes from chocolate cows more than you would have the ability to convince me that putting a pool putting not one but two in-ground pools on an island surrounded by water would be the best fucking decision of your fucking life. Like, ugh. And like I said, if I could find that video, I gotta go back and look at her channel and see if that video, if she tagged that video in there. If I could find that video and show you, the whole thing is off kilter too. It's not just the pools, everything, minus I think the tennis court. But even the island itself is not it's not perfectly it's not perfectly a rectangle either, right? Everything else is fine. It's just that one top left corner from what you see of the top down view. But even the whole structure of the building and everything, the building itself and the house, mind you, there was a house under originally. They built onto it to make it the $212 or $218 mansion, $218 million mansion. The whole thing is also off kilter by a 13 to 14 degree, a 13 to 15 degree angle. It's not just the pools. everything on that island's off kilter. Off a kilter, you know, angle. And I'm sitting there going, why would you not build it? You know, you have something, you have a perfect center line that was made there. You have a perfect like guideline to center everything out on. To make it look as pristine and pretty as possible. And your ass chooses to put it in the middle, not even in the middle, not even the proper middle of the fucking island. You 13 degree, like you 13 to 15 degree off kilter it.
Quickly now to her side.
Just because you're rich and you have money. Like that is the only reason why these people did it. Like that's got to be that's the only reason why I can logistically in my own skull go, no, that makes sense. Like that is the only way. It has to be like either a structural integrity thing, or it has to be the person who did it's the piece of shit thing. Because there's no way in hell, by any means, there's no way in the 9 hells by any means that shit was done fully on purpose. In any way, shape, or form. There's no way you made the fucking clinical direction or idea to legally go, yeah, you know what? Let's build it off kilter by 30 degrees everywhere.
Whatever, man.
Like, you have a better chance, like I said.
Our faithful Kabat has roused the prey. Bring it down and drain it.
I said, you got a better chance proving to me that chocolate milk comes from brown cows than you do, you know, convincing me that was done on purpose. That way. Like, you... God almighty.
It has been broken. Harvest it. It is done. Either flee to extraction now, or if you have it in you, ask Kalimos to find the next Legasite. Remember, the tech rot evolves quickly, and your next battle will be harder still. Laura can see it. All that was taken from Holvania and her people, funneled into this monster.
Well, let me get up here. Thank you. Jesus.
Find Kalimos. Let her know you're ready.
But yeah, no, that shit just fucking... You want to talk about hitting all the fucking ADHD and TISM triggers? And I was, woo. I sat here for like a good, like I said, I sat here for a good, like, 30 minutes to an hour just ranting to myself about it. Just, like, construction-wise. Because it's it just, ugh. Why would you build something that's going to destroy the foundation that your house is living on that costs $220 million, for one. And two, you know, like I said, damn place looked like, you know, they filmed certain adult activities on it. Just put it that way. Okay.
Super. Not bad. Let's see what you got. Madres, muy bien. Be safe.
But yeah, now I have. And yeah, it just drove me up the wall to see it and have that getting, you know, to see that happen and stuff. So I just got mad at it for that.
I never want to see cheese again. I'm seriously thinking about going vegan once this Big Bites gig is done.
All right, we're at 60%. Slowly getting there. Just needed 40% more. I'm trying to take that dude out. That's what I'm trying to do. But the reason why I watch, like I said, because I watch Alicia's content, it's really cool stuff. Here on Twitch, it's Alicia X Life. On YouTube, it's Alicia X Death. She does a lot of cool content stuff, and I love her. I love the way she does stuff. She's a VTuber, by the way, so whatever. You know, whatever you want to make content your own way, make content your own way. I don't give a fuck. Anyway.
Got a solid move. Abandoned supply cache. Now listen up. If you get close, it'll clock you and start a countdown. Bust into the cache before it's smoked. Seen?
But yeah, I was watching. Like, I'm not gonna lie. Like one of my favorite. Like sometimes I'll go and watch like. There's people who used to do this. I don't know if people do anymore. Let me know, chat, and those watching YouTube. You know, as a comment question of the day, kind of situation. You know, get your asses active in the chat situation. Would you watch me do like Zilla reviews, like reviews of like places on Zilla? For an exorbitant amount of price to see whether or not it's worth the price, for one, and then two, to see if there's any, you know, any kind of hidden craziness that can be seen from some of these places, because there is a Zilla Gone Wild Reddit that shows you some crazy things on Zilla. So y'all want to see that, let me know. Not only here on Twitch, but also in the comments or on Discord or anywhere else you see me at. Right? Let me know if you want to see it.
Yo, tech clock signals down to 50%. Take them to 0.
Right? But I watch these sometimes just to see the insanity of it.
Tech clock's well, man.
But there's also like, I watch them to see like, you know, because I'm thinking about, you know, if there's, you know, it's a, you know, a wishful thinking, like, you know, maybe one day I'll be able to, you know, own my own place to live, like house situation. Sometime in the future. I don't know when, but sometime in the future. Kind of thing. Yeah, I missed it. But I watch these things. I try to get a part. I watch them and stuff, and try to see what's up with them because I'm intrigued to see what happens and stuff that way. And also, like, you know, to see what, you know. There's the people I watch. It's like, oh, you know, see what's, you know, available in certain areas that I would like to move to if I thought about moving to in the past, or maybe move into the future. You know, never know. Kind of thing. right? And one of the people I watch who does it, because I first started watching this dude's content on TikTok, honestly. There's a person whose content I used to watch on TikTok. I watch on TikTok every now and again. Oh, I love who does this. It's called Trent. I think his name's Trent Miller, officially, like fully. Not sure. But have you ever seen the guy on TikTok or Instagram Reels or, you know, YouTube Shorts who does the speed tour stuff? You know, speed tour, that all that stuff. I love watching this stuff because it's a really quick way to like get all the information that you want, that you need out of it, honestly, without giving you extra, like a bunch of extra crap you don't need with it. But I'll watch that sometimes just to see that. But also, I love the way he does his jokes, the way he jokes about like the certain things and like the things you can get from the house and stuff, and like what comes along with it and everything. It cracks me up. I'm not gonna lie. Because if you haven't seen it yet, I'll pull it up on YouTube and we'll watch a little bit of it. Like, we'll show a little bit off of what I'm talking about. Because I know I got a thing, I can pull it up. So. But yeah, like I crack up watching this stuff, like watching him doing it, but at the same time, like it actually, like, he's actually got a few places where it's like, huh, you know, if I think about it, and you know, if I had the money for it, I would definitely do it, kind of thing. Getting a bunch of ribbon slivers, by the way, right now. It's pretty cool. But yeah, no, I got introduced to stuff like Zilla Gone Wrong too, like watching other people, watching some stuff on YouTube and stuff. Because some of the houses they show, yeah, they shouldn't be showing them at all. Some of these houses, people are doing shit on purpose, and like it's funny. And then there's some places where it's like, you know, you hear about it and it's like, oh man, it sounds like a great deal. And then you go to walk at it and like check it out and stuff, and oh my god, it's like, nah. I'd be better off, you know.
Just came in one of Scaldra's secret stashes. Use the Fervon charges to melt the locks and get inside. But I gotta tell you, they will not be happy about it if you do. Scaldra on high alert! Your window of opportunity to get into the cache is closing! Find the Fervon charges. I got a message for Scaldra. Hovenia isn't your town, and their purge squad is all dead. I mean, they will be when you're all done. Keep it up.
Mrs. Sliver. Go. Yeah, I've been getting a lot of ribbon slivers from this, apparently. It's nuts. I hear boy band music. Where they at? I don't know, stuff like that kind of intrigues me, you know? It's just like, oh, that'd be cool to see.
That's the last of them. Time to come home.
Oh, come on, I just picked up the thing that...
The cache was destroyed. It's
trying to get the
okay.
cash. Dang it.
We'll make do.
I was doing good, too, with the cash. I was like, damn it. I guess everybody's hunting the dudes instead, though, so that's fair. Like, I get it. Trying to get rid of the dude. You know, do what you can to do it. I get it, you know. But yeah, no, I don't know why. Just like lately I've been like watching that stuff to like, you know, just to enjoy it and laugh at some of the stuff and everything. Some of it's because like, you know, thoughts in the future kind of thing. And like to see like designs of houses and stuff and to see what kind of house I would really like to have in the future, or like, you know, the design quality of the house. Like I wonder how like what I would like to see out of it kind of thing. Can't help but I destroy that thing. Also, I should have enough for Sight's blueprint now. For the one blueprint for his thing. So we'll see about building that real quick. But yeah, Chad, it was just super crazy and like but like I don't know exactly like how I would want a house. Like if I had the chance to build my own place, I don't know how I would want to do it structurally, you know, and you know, how to build it structurally, you know. It wouldn't dawn on my mind how to do it, kind of thing, you know. It's more along the line of, you know, would I do it this way or that way kind of thing. Would it be worth doing it, you know, a certain way and stuff, or certain style and stuff and everything like that. And I don't really have a architectural mindset in how I want to place certain buildings and stuff. Or maybe I do, I just don't recognize it because I'm just not used to seeing it that way or something. I don't know. But yeah, like why am I getting ominous music here? Why is there ominous music playing? What the hell's going on? Lamb, did you do something?
To know, eat. We make guaca stew.
No guns. Ugh, okay. Find the 4 drives, remove 5 veils, without dying or being veiled, 3 hidden caches, 20 armor, or Moas, and kill Moas with a crate in the veil factory. You know what, we'll do one of this real quick.
Moving out.
Do some Call of Duty, because I've seen it announced by one of the people I've watched playing stuff and doing things. Called it Call of Duty. I laughed my ass off when I saw it.
This where Narmer make veils for brothers. Call say blow it up.
Better, we can rig these veils to overload and short out every other veil in range. Whole Narmer cells liberated at a stroke. Ready?
Call came out tube ready. Still say blow up better.
I mean, yeah. I kind of agree with Call on that one. But I agree with, you know, the daughter as well. If she can blow it, if she can cause multiple of them to fuck up, cool.
Door up ahead. You needs to get on the other side. Could you be a darling and find a way to disable all those locks? Call. I'm impressed. How did you figure that out?
Point and click.
Man, they ain't wrong. Yep. One.
That's another down.
I don't know how I'm gonna get the one thing going, but we'll figure it out. Yeah. This way. Like this. Get that one. Do this. Be him. Here we go.
Time for revenge, brother.
The hell out of there. That's what you do. Oops. That was in the thing there. Here we go. There we are. Got that going. Cool. Freedom! I've come to grant you freedom!
Brother, wake up. Killing time. Follow call.
Oh. Come on. On, you big bitch. Run. No! Yeah. Oh, there goes that. It goes that way and doing it without getting veiled. Oh well. I got veiled. Fuck. That's okay though. Still set up things to like make things work certain ways, so. Alright. Should be able to get this at least. I think. Nope. Maybe not. Ugh. See if this is still set up to be freed up and stuff. There we go.
Brothers, wait.
Okay, yeah, still set up. Good. I just gotta find a place to mark it at, or to hit it with it at, and I think I know where it is. I just gotta get to it.
Time to
So.
fight.
Easier said than done though at the moment because all these yahoos around me. They're in those spots there. It's like, ugh. That's two. Where to you? Ass.
Just one more.
Yep. And I have to get it. I have to raise it up. So I have to go over there to raise it up. So. It should be, yep. Oh yeah.
You're done. Time to go through, Carl.
Sneak, sneak, sneak. Smart.
There we go. Alright, cool. What are those two? Awesome. 7 dead. Still gotta drop a container on one of them. Somehow. I don't know which way we're gonna do it, but we'll figure it out still.
Inside. Now what?
The fun part. Find the production controls.
Get! Come here. Die! Potato!
And here's where the evil's made. Now the tricky part. Call, I need you to rekey the boot sequence. Do that, and I'll have a split second during reboot to inject my sabotage instructions. Hurry!
Call, not understand.
Look around. around. Do you see anything that could tell you the key sequence? Well done, Carl. Now to make some noise. They have to think this is a raid. That way, they won't suspect tinkering. Marking weapons locker. You're gonna need a gun.
Call, get upgrade.
Call. Deacons are hunting you. But your tinkering just got me access to this facility's automatic plasma torch. It'll melt anything, including deacons. Grab a target marker. Great.
Which
Now
ready?
you just show me where to shoot. I'll try not to singe your eyelashes.
Go 20 of them. Good. Alright. Can I get the fuck out? At least there's no like, oh, I gotta do this in a certain amount of time situation. Luckily enough. Oops, wrong one. Aw, bullshit! I took him. I caught him with that thing before they caught me. God damn it! I know I did. No grenades, but you know what? We work with what we got. Punk.
Deacon Scoom can die.
Little flyer. Get your ass out the way there. I didn't find the other cache or the other thing or the other parts, but you know what? We got at least.
Call? Something big is coming your way.
Call can handle.
No, 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 fucking wrong way. Shit, I hit the wrong thing, wrong way. Fucking because those frozen, I couldn't see and shit, and I'm gonna die here. Fucking great. Get off me. Ugly bastard. Ugh.
Weak machine.
That's it. They don't suspect a thing. They think they've just chased off a smuggler looking for a quick find. Manipulating people isn't fun when it's this.
There we go. Oh, another. Oh, boy. Ugh.
Because you're a friend, I'm going to offer
Yay.
you something special.
Thank you for the neuros. I needed those. I don't know why we're playing, like, you know, when there's dangerous, like, enemy combat music playing right now. Weird.
Spent a lot of time in those. Stalin, there's your thought. Spoils of war, mate.
Got all those. We'll get this.
Now get to work.
Don't have enough for that yet, but we'll get there. Also, actually,
See anything you like?
yeah, I need to get that one too. Don't have the arch and flow yet.
Well, la-dee-da. See you later.
All right, run this one more time. Why not?
Is best kid.
Anyway. Ugh.
This where Narmer make veils for brothers. Call say blow it up.
Better, we can rig these veils to overload and short out every other veil in range. Whole Narmer cells liberated at a stroke. Ready?
Call came out tube ready. Still say blow up better.
There's 4.
Call, sweetie. See that big magna-locked door up ahead? You needs to get on the other side. Could you be a darling and find a way to disable... Call, I'm impressed. How did you figure that out?
Point and click.
That is done already. We gotta pop that thing up, and that's why we gotta do that to go there and come over here and do it. Come over here. Do this. There we go. That go on there. Go this way, go this way. This way. Oh yeah.
That's another down. one more.
No, you don't. What did I miss? What the hell? Oh. The one that's blocked off there. That's right. I gotta go across there and get that one unblocked. That's what it is. Oh, gone too far. Not too far down the hole. Whoops. There we go. Got it. Sweet.
You're done. Time to go through, Carl.
Sneak, sneak, sneak. Smart.
Damn it. Leave me the fuck alone. Come on. There. Alright. Unlock those. Now that I kind of know what I'm doing,
Inside.
you know,
Now what?
on this one at least.
The fun part. Find the production controls.
Come here. Die. There we go. What's up? Over this way. Over this way.
Here's where the evil's made.
And
Now
here.
the tricky part. Call, I need you to rekey the boot sequence. Do that, and I'll have a split second during reboot to inject my sabotage instructions. Hurry!
Call, not understand.
Look around. Do you see anything that could tell you the key sequence?
No.
Well done, Carl. Now to make some noise. They have to think this is a raid. That way, they won't suspect tinkering. Marking weapons locker. You're gonna need a gun.
Call always want one of these.
Call. Deacons are hunting you, but your tinkering just got me access to this facility's automatic plasma torch. It'll melt anything, including deacons. Grab a target marker.
Ah, I forgot to get the marker. Shit. Gotta get the target marker. It was up top. Ugh.
Great.
Marker.
You just show me where to shoot. I'll try not to singe your eyelashes.
Look at that, Deacon.
Blue girls shoot good.
Got all the fucking caches and stuff, so we're good there. The only thing I didn't do was drop a thing on the people, on the dudes there. Which I don't know how to do that exactly, so. Yeah. Couldn't get through without dying though. I got greedy. I got greedy trying to get that thing. Trying to get the soul in the core and I got greedy. That's on me. What hit me? What the hell killed me with a big hit like that? What the... I had plenty of health. Like, what the fuck? Come on. Come on, dummy. There we go. Ow. Zooming in. Is it that thing I'm supposed to drop? Ouch. Guess what?
Weak machine.
That's it. They don't suspect a thing.
Yep, there we go. Got it.
They
Woo!
just
Got out of
pissed
there.
off a smuggler looking for a quick find.
Hell yeah. I'm gonna check something real quick. It might be the song. I just realized. Yeah, it's the song that was playing in the freaking on the chord. Of course it was. Whoa. Because might as well look at Lotus, apparently. Anyway. Need to do that one too, apparently, next time. Yes. Okay. Right. Chat, I'm gonna call it there though, because much stuff done. We talked about a bunch of few things, stuff like that, but it was fun. I had fun with it. I had fun playing Warframe when I get a chance to, and like just having fun with it. But also just chatting with y'all and having fun talking about stuff. So anyway, be back Friday because I gotta work on the laptop on tomorrow. Yay! So we'll be back Friday for some very interesting stuff with the new doing Rainbow Six Siege and trying out their new mode because I'm an Rainbow Six player and I want to try it out. Then Monday, do some Mortal Shell on possibly the Xbox. Like all these games we're talking about, minus Tuesday and Friday. Tuesday, next Wednesday, and Friday are going to be on. This Friday and Monday's streams are going to be on the Xbox. The other three are possibly going to be on the PC. So we'll see what happens. I know 2 of the 3 will be on the PC at least. But anyway, thank you all so much for watching. Thank you all so much for coming to hang by and hanging out, y'all. Appreciate every single one of you. Shout out to the new followers and stuff like that we're getting all the time. Not only that, but the people checking out the YouTube and stuff. So yeah, appreciate you there. Go check out all the socials for any updates and stuff like that. Let's find someone to raid out to, because that's what we do around here. We help, spread the support and positivity of the community that way. So let's go find someone who's possibly alive at this moment. And I'm thinking. I just saw them. And I haven't, we might as well go say hi to them. Let's go talk to Hogan versus Flair, aka Caveman them. They're doing the GM mode for NXT Tennessee. So on 2K22. So I'll go, raid out to them right quick. But chat, thank you all for coming by and hanging out. I'll be back, like I said, on Friday. Doing some Rainbow Six Siege and possibly maybe some other stuff, seeing how things go. But until then, enjoy yourselves. I don't see you Friday. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. I hope to see y'all, especially on Tuesday. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Hint, fucking hint. But until then, y'all enjoy the rest of your time, rest of your days, rest of your time zones, and what have you. Enjoy the next stream you're going to go see and whatever else you do for the rest of the next day and tomorrow. So, appreciate y'all. Stay wiggly, y'all. Love y'all. Peace.